Funny. We thought forever was a place we'd eventually reach. Turns out, it was just a collection of moments we didn't know we were losing. I remember the first day you were standing by the doorway, everybody moving but the world slowed for a moment. You smiled, I forgot what I was saying. Tried to play it cool, but my heartbeat wasn't playing. We started with a conversation, then another, then suddenly your name was the first thing I discover. Every morning on my phone, you became my favorite notification. My escape from every problem, my beautiful complication. We had cheap coffee, long walks, late nights, talking about our future like we already knew the end. And you said, don't disappear, and I said never. We were young enough to think those words meant forever. This is the history of us, written in the dust, written in the rain, written in every moment that I'll never live again. We were fire, we were fragile, we were everything at once. Even if the story ended, I remember the history of us. Then the seasons started changing, little things became arguments. Silence filled the spaces where our laughter used to live. You wanted more attention, I was drowning in my problems. You were reaching for my hand, I was pretending I could solve them. I thought love meant staying strong, never showing that you're weak. So I swallowed every feeling till I couldn't even speak. You asked me, are you happy? I said yeah, that was the first lie that put a crack inside the frame. We stopped talking, started assuming, started fighting over things that we could have fixed by choosing just to listen. Pride became a wall between us, every apology arrived a little later than it should have. This is the history of us, written in the dust, written in the rain, written in every moment that I'll never live again. We were fire, we were fragile, we were everything at once. Even if the story ended, I remember the history ended. Then came the night when you finally said goodbye. I remember looking at you, trying to memorize your eyes. You were crying, I was frozen, both of us were broken, but neither one could say the words that needed spoken. You said, maybe love isn't enough. I wanted to argue, but somewhere underneath the anger I knew you weren't bluffing, so I watched you walk away. Every step became a chapter, every second after that felt like a photograph without us. I went home, sat alone, stared at the ceiling. Funny how an empty room can make you hear your feelings. I wanted to call, I wanted to beg, but sometimes loving someone means accepting what they said. And time kept moving. Spring became summer, summer became winter, and I became someone I didn't recognize. I learned that heartbreak isn't one giant explosion, it's 1,000 little moments where you remember they're not there. I remember the first song, the first kiss, the first fight, the first time you said you'd stay for the rest of your life. I remember your favorite color, your favorite place, the way you used to smile when I looked into your face. I remember all the promises we made without a plan. Two people building castles with their fingers in the sand. And maybe that's the beauty, maybe that's the tragedy. Nothing lasts forever, but that doesn't make it fake. Every second that we had was still real when it was happening. And I'd rather have loved you than never known what love could be. This is the history of us, written in the dust, written in the rain, written in every moment that I'll never live again. We were fire, we were fragile, we were everything at once. Even if the story ended, I remember the history of us. I don't hate you, I don't blame you. I don't wish we never met, because once upon a time, you were the best chapter I had ever read. And even though the book is closed, some stories never disappear. They just become history. The history of us. I still leave the light on. I don't know why.
Maybe some part of me
still thinks she'll come back. There's a coffee cup sitting where you left it, dust on the table, but I never forget it. Your picture's still hanging beside the old door. Funny how a photograph can hurt more than before. I walk through the hallway at 2 in the morning, listening to silence like somebody's calling. The house feels bigger since you walked away, like every empty room learned how to say your name. I used to think that time would make it easier, but time just taught me how to hide it better. I smile when they ask me if I'm doing alright, then I drive home alone and talk to you at night. I know you're gone, I know you're not coming back, but my heart keeps waiting like it never heard that fact. There's a room you left behind inside my heart tonight. I can close every door, but I can't turn off the light. And every memory keeps breathing in the dark. You're gone from my arms, but you're still inside my heart. There's a room you left behind. And I don't know how to leave. I deleted your number, then memorized it again. I told myself it's over, then I dreamed of you at 10. I heard our favorite song inside a crowded restaurant, and suddenly the whole world disappeared for just a moment. I remember little things that nobody else would notice, the way you laughed when you were nervous, the way you hated saying goodbye. I remember rainy Sundays, your head against my shoulder, back when forever didn't sound like something we could lose. Maybe that's the cruelest part. We were broken when we started, we were two people believing that love could make us immortal, but promises are fragile things when life decides to interfere. Sometimes two people love each other and still can't stay here. There's a room you left behind inside my heart tonight. I can close every door, but I can't turn off the light. And every memory keeps breathing in the dark. You're gone from my arms, but you're still inside my heart. There's a room you left behind. And I don't know how. I thought anger would save me, it didn't. I thought forgetting would heal me, it didn't. So maybe I just have to learn how to remember without breaking. I used to blame you for every lonely night, like heartbreak needed somebody to carry the crime. But now I understand we were both trying our best, two tired hearts trying to outrun what came next. You weren't a villain, I wasn't a saint. We were just two people who couldn't stop the rain. And maybe love isn't always about holding someone forever. Maybe sometimes love means letting them become someone else's weather. I hope you found peace, I hope somebody makes you laugh the way you used to laugh with me. I hope they hold you carefully when the world gets heavy. And if you ever think of me, don't remember the end, and remember the boy who would have crossed every ocean just to see you smiling. If I could go back, I wouldn't change the beginning, I wouldn't erase the memory, I wouldn't even stop the ending. Because for a little while you were home, and I was happy. There's a room you left behind inside my heart tonight. I won't close every door, I'll let the memories have their light. And every memory can breathe inside the dark. You're gone from my arms, but you're still inside my heart. There's a room you left behind.
Maybe some people aren't meant to stay forever. Maybe they're meant to change you and become a memory.
Yeah. They laughed when I started, so let them laugh, 'cause I already know who's gonna be laughing last. Yeah. Yeah. I came in with a dream and a pocket full of nothing. Everybody had a comment, nobody had a budget. They told me know your place, I told them watch me change it. Funny how a locked door makes a desperate man creative. I was writing in the dark while the city slept peacefully, turning every little doubt into fuel underneath me. I don't need a golden ticket, I don't need a perfect season. Give me one good reason and I'll turn it into freedom. Every failure left a fingerprint, every scar became a sentence. Every night I nearly quit became another resurrection. They saw the struggle, never saw the preparation. They saw the silence, never heard the conversation inside my head telling me get up, keep moving. So I did, now the fear is the one losing. Who's laughing now? Who's laughing now? I heard every voice when they told me to bow. Who's laughing now? Who's laughing now? I turn every never into look at me now. You can count me out, you can shut me down, you can bury my name under miles of doubt, but I'll come back louder, stronger somehow. Who's laughing now? I heard a head full of storms and a notebook full of thunder. Every bar that I write pulls another brick from under. I'm not chasing validation, I'm chasing elevation, turning frustration into fuel with no hesitation. I learned that desperation can equal determination, and a broken heart can build it a stronger foundation. I remember every person who was smiling at my failure. Now they see the destination but forgot about the trailer. I don't blame them, everybody loves a finish line. Nobody wants to watch you bleed between the dotted lines. So I kept going, even when the road disappeared, even when my biggest enemy was voice inside my ear. You ain't ready, maybe not, but you're getting closer. Every step I took turned the doubt a little colder. Who's laughing now? Who's laughing now? I heard every voice when they told me to bow. Who's laughing now? Who's laughing now? I turned every never into look at me now. You can count me out, you can shut me down, you can bury my name under miles of doubt, but I'll come back louder, stronger somehow. Who's laughing now? Wait. Kill the drums. Let me say this clearly. I don't need revenge, I need results. I don't need applause, I need control. I don't need a crown to know my soul. I just need another minute and another goal. Every second that I wasted is a lesson that I carry. Every weight upon my shoulders made my footsteps legendary. I was scared of being ordinary, scared of being temporary. Now I'm making every moment something people have to carry. No shortcuts, no handouts, no fake smiles, no back routes. If I fall, I bounce back. If I lose, I learn that. If the world says stop, I say where's that? I got pressure in my chest, but I press it to the rhythm. Got a question in my head, so I answer with a vision. Every minute, every second, every lesson, every sentence, I'm converting all the tension into permanent progression. No hesitation, no negotiation, no invitation. I'm creating my own destination. I don't need them to believe me, I already crossed that line. The person that they doubted is the person they can't find. Maybe I was born too late, maybe I was born too soon. Maybe all I ever needed was a little more room. So I made room, I made noise, I made choices, and now the same silence has 1,000 different voices. Turn it up! I said, turn it up! Let them hear it! One more time! Who's laughing now? I heard every voice when they told me to bow. Who's laughing now? Who's laughing now? I turned every never into look at me now. You can count me out, you can shut me down, you can bury my name under miles of doubt, but I'll come back louder, stronger somehow. So tell me, who's laughing now? This is for the nights when you thought you were finished, for the dreams that you buried before they were living, for the people who told you that you weren't enough, for the moments when giving up would have been easier stuff. Remember, a setback isn't a sentence, a failure is in your name. The world can write your ending, but you don't have to play the game. So stand up, breathe, with the fear in the face, to take one more step and make the whole world chase. They laughed when I started, but never forgot. I'm still standing, and they still want you. Who's laughing now? Turn the lights off. Let the silence speak. I spent too many years afraid of what was underneath. Now, let it out. I walk through the city like a ghost with a mission. Cold eyes, dark nights, every breath is ambition. Got a storm in my chest and a blade in my diction. Every line that I write is a scar with precision. I was born where the dreams get buried beneath, where they smile to your face while they sharpen their teeth. They promise you heaven while selling belief. So I learned how to build from the dust underneath. No throne, no crown, no hand to pull me out. I learned how to breathe when the whole room filled with doubt. Every failure was a brick, every heartbreak was stone. I built an empire in the dark when I was fighting on my own. I never needed saving, I needed one more reason to rise from the ashes of my demons. I'm on a crown of thorns, but I never bow my head. I walk through the fire while they counted me for dead. If the darkness wants a war, I'll meet it at the door. I have nothing left to fear, I've been here before. Crown of thorns, blood beneath the gold. Every scar upon my skin is another story told. Let the whole world watch me rise with the ashes in my eyes. I was born inside the storm, now I am the storm tonight. I don't talk about pain, I put pain in the rhythm. Turn the weight on my shoulders into words that can hit them. Every doubt in my mind became fuel for the engine. Every locked door I faced became part of the entrance. I don't need your approval, I don't need your respect, I don't need your applause when I know what comes next. I've been digging through the wreckage of the person I was, trying to find something alive under layers of dust. Found a voice, found a pulse, found a reason to fight. Now the kid in the darkness is becoming the light. Funny how they disappear when you're standing in the rain, then appear when you're successful trying to memorize your name. I don't hate them, I just don't need them. There's a difference between revenge and becoming what they feared. I wear a crown of thorns, but I never bow my head. I walk through the fire while they counted me for dead. If the darkness wants a war, I'll meet it at the door. I have nothing left to fear, I've been here before. Crown of thorns, blood beneath the gold. Every scar up on my skin is another story told. Let the whole world watch me rise with the ashes in my eyes. I was born inside the storm, now I am the storm tonight. You hear that? That's not thunder. That's me. Mind full of memories, heart full of enemies, man full of energy, turning the pain into melody. Never been scared of pressure, I measure the pressure, then treasure the lesson. I'm better whenever the weather gets heavy. I sever the chains, they were keeping me chained. I step through the flames while they scream out my name. I'm done with the games, I'm done with the blame. I'm done letting fear put a lock on my brain. Tick tock, hear the clock, time doesn't stop, so I won't. When the door is locked, on with another way. When the fire gets hotter, I won't run away. If I fall forward. If I bleed, I keep moving. If I lose, I learn. If I break, I rebel. They wanted silence, I gave them thunder. They wanted weakness, I gave them hunger. They wanted me gone, I became stronger. And now, there's no turning back. I wear a crown of thorns, but I never bow my head. I walk through the fire while they counted me for dead. If the darkness wants a war, I'll meet it at the door. I have nothing left to fear, I've been here before. Crown of thorns, blood beneath the gold. Every scar upon my skin is another story told. Let the whole world watch me rise with the ashes in my eyes. I was born inside the storm, now I am the storm tonight. Crown of thorns, still standing, still breathing, still fighting. Tomorrow brings another. see the smoke above the city, but somewhere underneath it, I still see the light.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta lose everything before you find out what you're made of. Yeah. I was walking through the rain with a war on my head. Every word that I regretted kept me up in my bed. Had 1,000 different voices telling me to turn back, but I kept another 1,000 reasons why I wouldn't do that. I was young, I was reckless, I was scared at the end, and every friendship had a fracture, every promise had a question. I kept running from the mirror cause I hated what I see. Then I realized the person I was fighting was me. So I took every failure, every tear, every scar, put them all inside a verse and turned the pain into art.
You don't have to hide it.
I can see it in your eyes.
I know you don't have to fight alone.
If you're falling, I'll be there.
If you're broken, I still care.
You don't have to face the night all by yourself.
We can turn these ashes into gold. Even when the night gets cold. If the world keeps telling us to run, we'll stand together when it's done. And if tomorrow takes away everything we thought we had, I'll hold your hand through the darkness when the memories turn black. We can turn these ashes into
I don't wanna be the hero, I just wanna be honest. Cause pretending I was fearless was the reason I was falling. Every headline, every rumor, every person with a judgment. I was trying to prove a point when I should have been improving. Now I'm looking at my past like a lesson, not a prison. I was searching for an answer when the answer was forgiveness. And I know I made mistakes, I can't erase what I became, but I'm done with running from it, I'm responsible for change. And I know you had your battles,
yeah,
I know you lost your way,
yeah.
but you're standing here beside me, so don't throw it all away.
We can turn these ashes into gold. Even when the night gets cold. If the world keeps telling us to run, we'll stand together when it's done. And if tomorrow takes away everything we thought we had, I'll hold your hand through the darkness when the memories turn black. We can turn these ashes into gold.
Okay, I remember every night when I couldn't see the sunrise. Every time I told myself that I was running out of tries. But the truth is every failure was a lesson in disguise. And the tears that hit the floor were the reason I survived. Now I'm standing on the edge looking down at who I was. And I don't hate that person cause he did the best he could. Had a heart full of anger, had a head